What would we do without you? We can't live without them, and we can't live without them. Every man needs one right by his side. Built up from grace, sensitive with emotions. Can't nothing satisfy but some good old devotion. A kind of word every now and then.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Women of Wealth Show, Intellectual Radio, Cocktails and Conversation, y'all. We made it to the end of the year. We made this. Hey, we made it. So right now, today, and last week, T was talking about my phone. But so right now, we're going to let her try to fix her janky phone. While we go through it. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Look at that.
Okay, look at that. We see it. So one of the things, whatever. She always trying to show me up. You know?
Sure, but what's up, man?
Right now, we're going to be talking about our best shows, some of our most emotional shows of 2023. So right now, one of my favorites. But before we
introducing us, everybody knows so.
That's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, right now we're gonna go on over here and take it over to my other side. Go ahead.
T.
Welcome to the last Friday of the year.
Yeah.
I'm T. Y'all know who it is. I'm T. From Heidi's Fly Treats. Wood certified.
Yeah.
What else I got?
A few other things.
Don't forget we doing the speed dating. What day is that?
Oh, that's gonna be September. Jesus. Y'all know I'm ready for my birthday already.
Yeah,
I'm ready for my birthday already. Okay, so it's gonna, before we get into that, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, family? It's your boy Dion checking in. Welcome to the show, and hope y'all ready to tune in and give your comments, man. This should be an action-packed hour, so y'all get ready. Thanks for checking in, everybody.
Okay.
Happy New Year to you too, Sherman.
Hey, y'all ready? Okay, let's get started. We gonna clink these glasses for the last time for 2023. Conversation, baby.
I'll see what it is.
And we got these cups for purchase too, y'all. Get in
soon.
soon.
For sure.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready. Let's kick it off, man.
One of my best shows was when the guy came over. He broke up with old girl, and he came over to the house with just one bag. And just for his son, all them little hungry kids over there, and they looking at their brother eat some chicken nuggets, and they sitting there watching them. I think that was inappropriate, but that was one of my best shows because even Earl had to agree, you don't let no kids be hungry. So for me, that right there did it for me. No matter what happens, no matter what you go through, the kids, they ain't next to be here. So if you came into it like that, we broke up. If I was a mama to your son and we broke up and I come over there to get my kid or whatever, then I'm going to continue to be a mama to him, just from a distance. But I'm going to be respectful about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I think it was somewhere along the lines, hey, look, you got 5 kids. I can only be concerned with one, and that's mine, especially after we've broken up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be mean to the kids or anything like that. And in all honesty, it depends on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to be the only kid, have my kid be the only one eating, and everybody hating on him or her because
we gonna take them nuggets from him.
He don't know. You agreed with me.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm telling you agreed.
Well, my fault.
He agreed with what? Feed all the kids.
Feed all the kids.
Nah, he ain't agreeing now. He said, heck no, I'm feed mine and mine only.
You could take a 30-piece nugget rather than a 4-piece kids meal. I'm just saying.
So Dion said he's not gonna feed the kids. I'm gonna feed the kids, right?
708-223-8953.
8953.
I'm gonna feed the kids too. So right now you not.
Call me mean. Call me Mr. Grinch. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, look, I took care of those kids as long as I could. I treated those kids like they were mine. And it's not to say it's as easy as just turning your feelings off for them, but I can't afford to continue to spend $50, $60 when all I need to spend is $10.
Well, you're not spending $50, $60 on some McDonald's nuggets.
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
A 20-piece nugget, $5.99.
Here's the kicker, though. And y'all know this is sure. Here's as sure
Oh,
as
I
today.
ain't never agreed to say that I wouldn't feed those kids because I'm feeding those kids.
Well, here's the thing. Nowadays, you get tired of buying McDonald's.
Exactly.
You get tired of buying McDonald's, so you just like, okay, look, y'all had, and the kids go. Look, let me tell you something. My son did at his nursery school.
No, he didn't. go back
Every
that
day,
far.
every day they used to have pork and beans for lunch. Every day,
He didn't want that.
literally every day. One night, my wife fixed for dinner. He just bust out, started crying. Just bust out, started crying. We ain't know what the hell was wrong with him.
He got
You know what I'm
PTSD
saying?
from
What's
poker
wrong,
beans.
man? Right? You know, it's like, what's the problem? And he was just like, I don't want no pork and beans. I don't want to eat this no more. I'm tired. All we eat is pork and beans and lunch. And my wife had to fix something else. Like, man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I thought
He
it was
got
quick and convenient.
PTSD from pork and beans.
And I say that to say, you buy nuggets once, twice a week or whatever, however often you go over there. After about a month or two, your son or daughter gonna be like, damn, daddy, I don't want no nuggets no more, man.
Get a Big Mac.
You know, if he 5 years old, he ain't gonna eat no Big Mac, or she ain't gonna eat no Big Mac at 5
You
years
don't
old.
know these
You know what
5-year-old
I'm saying?
kids right now.
I'm just saying.
My 7-year-old nephew, he said, I want that big sandwich that y'all get. And guess what? We got him that big sandwich and he ate it.
Hey, I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different, but what I'm saying is, you ain't gonna want to buy nuggets all the time.
Right.
You're not.
Right. Absolutely.
So we can't say
was,
it's chicken nuggets from McDonald's all the time. We just not gonna do that.
it wasn't all the time. It was an event where he came to bring his child some food. But he didn't bring all the kids food.
Come on.
Yeah,
Dion.
I
Make it
just
make
felt that
sense.
was a little mean and childish.
That's just like we also went a little further with it. If you gave me some money to get your son a coat and I got 3 other kids and nobody got a coat, instead of buying that Timberland coat for $200, then everybody gonna get a $30 coat. I'm gonna take that $200 and I'm gonna use it on all my kids. So right now we had other issues. Hey,
Happy New Year to you too, Crystal.
so right then and there, you come on, that's for the kids. Now if she took it and got her a bundle package with that money, that's different. But if she got 3 kids with some bum daddies, then hey, I'm spending that money. I'm spending. If I got some bum daddies, I'm spending that money. Everybody getting a coat, not just this one where I have a good dad with this kid. So I am gonna spend that money on what I think is better.
Okay, so answer this for me then, please. Just say, okay, you take the $200 I gave you for a coat and you buy all 4 of your kids coats, this and that, third. Where does that end?
It don't matter. I know they're gonna be warm.
It's not an end for a mother.
Well, I mean,
you give her the money, she's gonna do whatever she want with it. Even if she buy bundles, you gave it to her, so it's hers.
So when I start,
bundles.
I said, even if she do, if you get money, you can't tell her how to.
Well, you got to buy your own son a coat.
And that's fine. That's what I was about to say.
I'm
so
take
that's
the coat
what
back and still get the 3 coats.
Okay, well, see, and that's an issue as well.
I
But
mean,
I'm
if
just saying.
you don't leave a receipt or whatever, the tags, he take the tags. I say this: if you don't want to purchase things for the other kids, come get your kid and take them shopping. It's that simple.
We can do that.
It's that
we
simple.
Can do that.
Are you that petty though?
No, it's not about being petty. It's not about being petty. If I want my child, my son or my daughter to have Jordans, and they're 5, 6 years old, they're only $70, $80. But if I want them to have Jordans, is it right for you to take those $70, $80 shoes back and get them all jewel brand shoes?
Hey, everybody yes. For a mother, yes.
That's not what I want for my child.
Well, that means you need to buy your child your
and
choice.
I will. But you just said I'm being petty when I do that.
Because
though.
when we was together, you helped me take care of my other kids.
I didn't have a problem doing that.
Okay.
So it's not his obligation
What
at
up,
this
G?
moment to help you clothe your kids because you're not with them, right? However, you got to get on them other daddies. It's not one day.
They ain't around.
No,
well, hey, you lay with them bums. Hey, you know what they say.
They wasn't a bum.
Hey,
2, 5, 10 years ago. They wasn't
a bum. Get them on child support or something.
So I mean, you got to do something because again,
it's not.
What if it was one of them red Jordans that I want my son to have? You gonna take it back and say, oh well, the other 4 needed shoes too, so he don't need no.
That's not.
That's
fair.
not what I said. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I want. And then, based on your words, if I take him shopping, then I'm being petty. How?
I didn't say you being petty if you take him shopping, but if it was some food involved and you just brought your kids some food.
You did say you'll be that petty if you say, because you said take your kids shopping. I said I will. And you gonna be that petty about it? That's what you just said. It's on camera. It's recorded.
Okay, it's recorded.
Yeah.
Everybody need a coat. You telling me, and if everybody need a coat, and you wanted your son to get this good coat, but you know she don't have the money for a coat, are you telling me? Thank you for calling Intellectual Radio with Cocktails and Conversation. Go ahead.
Hello, panel. This is Michael from Calumet City. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, Michael.
Same to you.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. And one of the memorable shows that I had was talking about the crime rate in Chicago and how it's statistically known that Chicago has the number one major city, with the highest crime rate amongst teenagers. And Memphis is number 2. And one of the number one problem they said that we have, and the cause of it, is bad parenting. I mean, so this problem is somewhat bad parenting. Whether you're a single mother or not, you got two parent households where they got these kids out in the streets, but you also have a majority of them is single parent households, and that's why we have to be on these kids. But that's one of the most memorable shows that I had from you guys, and it was very, interesting, informative. But bad parenting is the number one reason why a lot of these carjackings, these assault and all this stuff.
Thank you,
Well,
Michael.
we appreciate you calling in, Mike, and sharing
Absolutely.
with us, man. So,
but I had something to say to him, because somebody sent me something. They DM'd me and said that the reason the crime is so much is because so many women are single parents, and the reason they're criminals is because they live in a single parent household. And I don't quite agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Well,
No, I
that's
don't agree with
literally
that at
what
all.
he said. That's bad parenting.
Because to
and
me,
he's single.
all of it ain't bad parenting. You got some good parents out here. These kids is just
Being
trying to
influenced
do
by
what
the
they want to
streets, they're
do.
being overly influenced by the
Hey,
streets, and so
y'all
they
know
try
my
to press the streets
motto.
more than they are their own parents.
You not gonna judge me for what my kids do.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Because I
But this
give
is true, but this is why you come down to, parents, mothers. I mean, whatever. I want to see your friends. Who you hanging out with?
Right. Absolutely.
Why don't they ever come? Where they? Who is JoJo and
Little Freddie and Teddy. Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and you know what, Michael, you still can do that, and then your kids still go out here and do things that you don't approve of. I'm not gonna own that. Period. Ever in life.
Well,
this is true.
here's the
I
thing.
get that part. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good, Mike. The thing is this, man. Yeah, you right, T. That kids gonna do what they want to do regardless. But what you do is when you put that kind of pressure on them, you make them think a little more than they actually do think. And when they think a little bit more, then they start thinking, man, if my mom and my dad on me about this, man, I need to be more concerned with what I'm doing or what these dudes doing when I'm not around or what they want me to be involved in. You put the pressure on them to think. You make them mature, not so much faster than they have to, but my mother did it. My mother was a single parent. She raised 2 boys and a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I mean, not to say that everything was great and all of that stuff,
But you had a relationship with your dad.
But yeah, I did. But my father wasn't around all the time, and I had a great relationship with my father. My father's the greatest man
what,
I've
y'all?
ever been.
It's a different day and age.
It's sad to say that's what it is.
Your mama and your daddy tapped that butt.
Yeah.
And so you were scared.
Yeah.
Now you tap that
you
butt
can't do that now?
because you going to jail.
Right. Because
You going to jail.
I have the right to
So
call.
it ain't always
people
the
out.
parent.
Get my striped suit ready.
Yeah.
I'm going.
You're going to jail.
Now,
And that's why.
If you drop my
okay.
son off downtown, it's 1,000 kids, and they breaking into the Louis Vuitton
Yeah,
store,
flash mob.
and
all that.
and I dropped you off. That's my fault. If you go get a gun and you was already flagged as a mentally disturbed person, and then I go sign off when you getting a gun, it's my fault.
Yeah, you own that. That's you.
But normally with these kids
say
now,
if I drop my
no.
kid off and they going to the museum. They come. The Art Institute is right there on Michigan, right? So they come out. All these kids out here, Millennium Park is right there. It's my fault if something happened. What if they were defending themselves? You got to think about it. It's a lot of stuff go into it. So we can't just blame you. We're gonna just single these parents, and then we're gonna go a little farther and say single mother parents household.
708-223.
So that's why I say no.
Yeah, I think it's a lot that goes into it.
And then when you go on the news, they're gonna single it out to black parent.
Yeah, well,
black
that's normally what it
women,
boils
single
down to.
households.
Yeah.
Well, it's not no white kids down there, T.
Well, you know the white
you
kid
have-
that did
I
the
was
mass
down
shooting
there
at
this
Highland
summer.
Park.
I was down there this summer.
Yeah.
They down there. They down there.
Hold on, Mike.
It ain't
What you say,
allowed
T?
I was down there this summer. They down there. They down there acting a fool too. They were standing on cars too. But what you not gonna see on the news is them. If you not down there,
But T, are we worried about? When we start worrying, when we gotta stop worrying about what white folks doing and white folks.
I'm not
Forget
saying
that. All that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you go and look at the statistics, when they say the single parent household, then they break it down to the single women household. Then it's going to break it down a little further. The black African American single household.
Okay,
that's
but
what
I got to ask both of y'all this. When you do
That's
pull
what
a
I'm
kid,
saying.
the average kid that come to juvenile is statistically raised by a single black young mother. So the statistics are the statistics. They are.
They are, yeah. Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Right.
However, if they're not giving them, they're not taking them to jail like they're taking their counterparts.
Well, okay, that's why we can't depend. That's why we got to stop depending on the government and the system and all that kind of nonsense to raise our kids. Kick your son, your daughter's tail, because like Wash was saying, you know, yeah, we raised by a single mother and everything, but I need that voice of reason when that influence is in front of you. I need for you to think, man, no, I don't want to disappoint my mama. Or no, man, that little voice in your head better start talking louder than these so-called friends.
I do.
Since when? We didn't our voices. We didn't hear no voices of our parents.
I did. I don't know about y'all.
I really.
I did.
So in our era,
go kill me,
man, I was more scared of my mother
than
than any gangbang on the street. I was more scared of my mama. You know what I'm saying?
in our era, because you go out there and get that switch. You go out there and then that switch too little. Go get another
You better
one.
not come in with a small little.
Or that belt, that extension cord, that broom.
No switch. I never could get with. I'm not going to get something that I'm going to be.
Oh, you just made it worse on yourself.
So what do y'all call it today? You said you was abused.
You gonna make this thing last.
I did say I was abused.
So that's the difference.
But I was abused.
You say it was abuse.
It's okay.
I'm saying that was their form of discipline, right? That was their form of discipline.
It was wrong.
Now you
abuse means that.
Look though, you going to get that switch. That's what you had to do. Go get that switch.
Yeah, because that's what they were told. As you going to get it. That journey to the bush to get it, and the journey back.
Mm-hmm.
So now. So now when it comes to
this is your self-reflection time right here.
Now when it comes to discipline, what they tell you, you whooped your kid, they go to gym, they got a whip on their leg. You gotta come to the school.
Yep.
Because now DCFS is
you being abused. Why?
They is abused. You abused.
But they're gonna be involved anyway if you ain't taking care of the business.
Pretty much.
Not
one
DCFS.
way or another.
Deal with them now. It's like you gonna pay
DCFS ain't gonna be
But
involved.
my dad hit me like a serial killer. He wouldn't leave marks. My dad wouldn't leave mark. My dad.
That's what you call a professional.
He hit me like a professional serial killer. I never had marks. I tried to get one.
We need to holler at him. You know what I'm saying? We need to holler at him right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm saying, call that man right now. That's what you do. And I pull my notepad and my good pen out so I make sure the notes is clear. You know what I'm saying? So I want no confusion.
Well, thank you, Michael.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, bro.
Right.
Appreciate you, man. So hey, let's that was a good one. I do remember that. I remember talking about.
And T used to get a whooping. Oh, I think that's the right thing.
You
No,
know what?
I got abused. Me and Earl got abused.
You know what? I got one whooping, and I said I ain't gonna do nothing else. My mama told my butt up. That was the only.
It's goody two shoot.
Because
every day I got hit.
I saw my friend get her butt whooped. My brother get his butt whooped. My cousins get their butt. I said, why would y'all want to keep getting beat like that?
You know what's
that
so funny?
Makes sense to me.
We used to laugh at each other getting our butts whooped. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friends. I remember my boy mom came down the street. He wasn't supposed to leave the house. And he was down at my house. We stand outside because it was 1,000 degrees, and he ain't had no shirt on.
What?
So yeah, hey, we was about 10.
It don't
11.
matter, boy.
So when he saw his mother, he knew he couldn't run or nothing. And she had that bar belt in her hand when she walked down the block. I said, "There go your mother, man." I started backing up in my driveway like she was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So it It took him about 15 minutes to walk to the end of the block. And she said something. I couldn't hear what she said, but she raised that belt and went across his back, man, and I almost started crying. I mean, because she whooped him from the corner all the way down to their house, and they was almost in the middle of the block. And she wore his back out. You know, he couldn't do nothing but take it. Okay. First and foremost, you wasn't supposed to be out the house. So there you go. That's where it began.
But I got one to beat that one. Me and my sister, we out. You know, I'm boy crazy. Oh, look at him. Look at him. My sister was never interested. Later on in life, I figured out why. But I'm like, oh, look at him. She said, come on, let's go home. I'm like, girl, give it a few more minutes. I saw this man coming down the alley. He had on some like church shoes. So I'm making fun of him. Oh, who is that? And he looked like he got something in his hand. He got a little closer. It was my dad. Yes. My sister was always athlete. So she was able to go past him. I was the slow one, the fast one.
Not paying attention.
Not paying attention. Mm-hmm. I ran. He ran. I forgot he was a fireman. He was in shape. He kept going. I tried to. My sister jumped the gate. I said, "I'm gonna do what she do because she looked like she got a good pace going." Guess what? Come to find out, the gate was open. I jumped the gate. He called me on the gate like Kunta Kinte. That's why I got the first two licks. Wapoo! I did this.
Right, like she had been shot, right? Right. Ricky!
I finally got off the gate because my shorts got caught on it, but I got off. I got on in the house and I got a whooping. I got a whooping.
Well, you know, we learn from it. That's the biggest thing. We learned from it.
I didn't learn.
You learned that you hated
it. You made decisions that not get you in trouble.
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly.
So, but that's the thing. It was that my grandparents, my mama had this belt. She got it made. And it was a long belt and it had like this handle on it. And it had holes in it. And so when you got whooped with one of those, it sucks your meat. Yeah. So you think I'm finna get one with that? That's how I did. It sucked. Well, I used to see my cousins and my brother. I say, why would y'all keep doing
y'all
stuff to make
stupid, right?
To get your whooping? That don't make sense.
Eric was the smartest out of his three brothers, and him being 10 years younger than his oldest brother. That's a shame for his oldest brother. But Eric was the one figured out, hey, look, keep your mouth shut and you won't have to worry about getting whooped. So I'm going to learn to keep my mouth shut in the dough. You know what I'm saying? And Eric just turned 22 weeks ago. And he, right now at 20 years old, if his mother or father said, go stand on your head in the corner, he would do it. And no questions asked. No, I'm not even going to ask why. All right, well, they said do it. He figured it out. I remember having a conversation with them when he was 6 years old. And I said, if I were you two, I would be ashamed that the 6-year-old has figured it out and not the 10-year-old and not the 16-year-old. Y'all still ain't figured it out. Like, and sometimes he'd be looking at them like, y'all are the dumbest MFs in the world.
He learned from their mistakes. That's what happened.
Yeah. My daddy said, lay down. He had a water.
She was still doing straight up. Well, we're going to move on, y'all. We're going to see what T, what's your favorite story from 2023?
Should you deprive your husband of sexual acts if you were upset with him? That was mine.
Should you deprive your husband or wife for sexual?
Your spouse. Let's just say your spouse.
If you was mad at him?
Yeah.
You don't.
That's hard to do when you mad
at
them.
Because I'm petty. Guess what? I come to bed with what I smell good. I come to bed, lip gloss on, everything homemade up, a thong, whatever needed to get done, and go to sleep.
Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna wake up the same when you went to sleep. Know that now. Know that now. Know that now.
You say you going to sleep. So you mad at him or you mad at him?
It don't even matter.
So you like, I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna tease you.
Yes.
Right.
Petty Betty.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to bed.
Whatever, man.
What? Look.
Right.
See, I'm taking it off like
this is flash dance, right?
I'm going to bed.
I get it, man, and that's I get being angry. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're angry, upset. I read somewhere 1,000 years ago, whenever you get into an argument with your husband or wife, both of y'all should just take off y'all clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Just strip, butt naked.
What that do?
That'll make you forget about what you're arguing about.
It diffuse the argument.
It'll make you forget about what you're arguing about.
It definitely does, because it's like, what?
You know, and that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's not nothing life-threatening and all of that stuff, which 9 times out of 2 it ain't, but I get it, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense, because you you get refocused real quick. You know what I'm saying? When you see her standing there, when she see you standing there, and all of that good stuff, you forget about, you know what I'm saying, who left the light on last night.
Well, Dion coming down.
No,
so
Angie
you
already
just
said.
get to take it off the clothes.
She said, I'm not depriving myself. You know what I'm saying?
But look, if he come and give you attitude, get the second off clothes and do a little two-step for him. So he can shut the hell up.
Well, you know what, man? Again, I think the thing is, and it depends on the couple because everybody's different, but even when you're angry, you got to learn how to be angry. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. What I do with somebody I don't know or somebody I don't like, I can't do with my wife or somebody I care about. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels, I guess, in a sense, to being angry. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to keep that in mind. You know what I mean? And then one thing I always say about being married is you have to be friends first. You have to be friends before you even fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Because and a lot of times, I should be
playing a violin.
Our friendship has gotten us through some tough times. This is my friend. I know that she wouldn't do anything intentionally to hurt me or offend me or upset me. So why am I taking it to this level? You know what I'm saying? Why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I get that. What up, dudes? And so I try to keep that in mind every time. And even when we do go to bed angry, you know what I'm saying? By the time we wake up in the morning, we can talk. And that's one thing, the cool thing about us.
Hard. Come on, girl.
You don't have to put it that way. I mean, that's ultimately what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Did you hang the phone?
Yes.
Yeah, the phone hung.
So, yeah, you ain't got to say. You ain't got to say it that way. You know what I'm saying?
But we keep it in the heart, right? That's what it is, because you wake up with a wood.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Again,
let's get this out the way.
With all of that being said,
I ain't
man.
mad no more.
You know, but you know what it is when I tap you on your shoulder and I ain't using my hands. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? When you know that happens, then, hey, look, man.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Then you know what it is, you know. No, I ain't just waking you up just because it's time to get ready for work.
And
you know what
you
I'm
say
saying?
that happens
It's time to put in that work. That's what it's time to do. So that's where it is.
Okay.
That's where it is.
So the objective is don't go to bed angry. And if you do, we going to wake up happy.
So that's connected to the question of, we had somebody DM me and state, I'm freshly married. I'm a newlywed. Is it fair that my wife allowed me to masturbate? And she does nothing about it. She doesn't really give me the sex that I want. Is that wrong of her? So a lot of people, 80% of the people,
for him to masturbate?
Yeah, to allow him to masturbate, because she's saying no, she a newlywed, but she's turning him down sexually. She's already turning him down. He says so. He's sitting there masturbating.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong if she turns him down every time and he has to masturbate.
Because she only married him for another reason.
For a specific reason.
Yeah.
And obviously it wasn't for the sex. You know
Clearly.
So, you know what I'm saying? We get it that's a problem, but man.
It ain't a problem for her, because long as you get, I'm going to get you some lotion.
Intellectual Radio, Cocktails and Conversation. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie.
We know it's Angie.
What you got to say?
What's your favorite topic we had for 2023?
Look like the sex one, because she sounded real happy right now. Go ahead, Angie.
She's getting it ready, hot and ready.
Oh, you know, I'm
gonna get you ready.
Sex is one of the top things on my list to make me smile. So I'm just gonna be honest about me.
I know that's right, girl.
And just so you know, I am one of those people that I can be. You know, we can be arguing. You can be mad. You can stay mad if you want to.
She can do it mad. You can do it mad.
Give me what I need.
Hey,
man,
Angie, we gonna do an air high five. Air high five. You see me on the phone?
I'm gonna play like this your head, Angie.
Girl, Angie, I'm with you, sis.
We ain't got to talk.
We sure
got
don't.
to talk.
We sure don't.
Because I ain't looking for conversation. No way.
All right. Wow.
Earl over there.
Look, that's why. Hey, slow down, buddy. Slow down drinking.
Anyway, man.
You okay?
You act like I'm surprised to hear this from my wife. I only been with her 25 years, so I know that. You know what I mean?
See, now, I am alone in that theory most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. When I get angry, I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? But again, honestly, honey, we never argue naked in front of each other. So maybe that's another outlet. Maybe that's another way to solve that.
Angie,
Hey.
do a 2-step,
That's a
taking
good
them
one.
clothes off.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look,
stripper
you ain't
ain't
said
easy.
nothing but a thing, baby.
Hey.
Okay.
all
Well,
right.
we fixed that. Thanks,
Yeah,
Angie, for
right.
calling.
Right. Good job, y'all. Good job.
Good job,
the
Angie.
High five for everybody. You know what
What
I'm
is
saying?
the comment on?
Okay.
The newlywed wife?
Mm-hmm.
The newlywed wife is setting herself up for trouble.
Well, yeah, because he did
Because-
state that he was thinking about getting a call girl. And did I know anyone in particular, possibly? And the fact, if not, yeah. So he was upset and really already looking for somebody else to satisfy his needs.
He knew
Because
that
he-
from
I
the
mean,
beginning.
that I'm sorry, and I don't mean to put it in this manner, but that's her job.
Yeah.
No,
Angie.
Angie.
It is.
Okay, Angie,
It is.
Angie, call right back. Let me get this call. Call right back, Angie. All
Good job, honey.
Okay. Really? Thank you for calling Intellectual Radio with Cocktails and Conversation. Go ahead.
Yes, this is Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
Hey. My famous one was about the ring. My favorite one was about the ring now.
That
About the
$25
$25 ring.
Wait for that phone number. Come on now.
Oh, you wait for that phone number?
Haha, that's funny.
What about
That was
it?
the favorite one. That was the best one.
Yeah, the $25 Walmart ring.
That was the best moment.
Dig
Best
that.
radio show.
Okay, what about it? What part you like, Daryl?
Y'all was just debating about how much you should pay for a ring for somebody.
All right.
Okay.
That's it?
Nah.
You got something else?
So you gonna get that $10,000 for that ring, right?
How much
No
you paying?
Tiffany's. No. I'm putting 10 on it.
10.
You paying 10 G's
I
on the
remember him
ring?
calling
Yeah,
me
he
saying-
said that.
Yeah.
I remember
Okay,
too. Yeah.
all right. Remember that, okay?
Now everybody was all mad about that much money, about putting it on it, because, they didn't want you to put that much money on it. So,
Hey, it's your money. If you it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah.
There it
you
is.
got 10 G's to put on the ring?
So you better have a house too.
You got 10 G's to put on the ring?
Can't be in the
Yeah.
trailer park. You know,
Okay, and
$10,000
so that
that
means,
and all of that.
and then you got money to put down on the down payment on the house to close.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
all
So
right.
he ready. So ladies, hey Daryl,
Hey,
are you gonna be at this?
Speed dating?
Underneath your pillow. You got to go old school.
you
Huh?
gotta put it under the pillow? What you putting what under the pillow? The 10 G's?
No, that's when you find the rest of your money.
Dig that.
Okay. That's gonna
Okay.
be under my pillow. Well, how you gonna put it under there?
He'll get into the house.
He gonna put it in.
He'll
He
get in
gonna
there.
be like the Tooth
Yeah,
Fairy.
right.
Don't hate.
Oh, hey, Daryl, since you got this 10 grand, you just waiting in the cut with it, with the down payment on the house. We having a speed dating event, and guess what? Sugar's in the mix.
There it is. Yep.
It's all good.
February
It's all
10th.
good.
We'll see you there.
Yep. Very appreciate you
Play
calling
in the
in,
middle.
man.
Play in the middle. You know the rules, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what that
get
means.
it. I
What that
get it.
means?
I get it, man.
What that
Hey,
mean?
thanks for calling, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Love for all y'all. Keep up the good work.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Thank you. What that mean?
You don't know.
I need that breath.
All right. Okay.
I
Okay.
need that breath.
That's what we're over here stuck like.
No, I just wanted to move on. That's what
Okay.
keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. What's one of your favorite shows, Dion?
Y'all got to know my favorite show is the old girl who didn't think the Cheesecake Factory was good enough for her. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I acted a plum fool on that show. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere on my page, so y'all go back and look at it again. So, the audacity. The
708-223-8953. I know somebody from Morgan Park gonna co-sign you, OG.
To tell me that the Cheesecake Factory ain't good enough for you after I waited over an hour for you. Over an hour.
And you had reservations.
Had reservations to that
Five
special
star.
restaurant
Don't
you thought
gaslight
was
him.
worth it.
But that's what he did.
You was waiting.
He
And
did.
I don't it ain't like I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? I know my man told her I had reservations, but and you wouldn't even let me in the house. I don't know you. I ain't gonna let you in the house, but I'm okay for me to spend $300 or $400 for you.
I got a question though.
But it's different. $300 or $400 compared to my life. I mean, you already know where I stay.
But you getting in the car with him. He got your address. Come on, make it make sense.
Sing it for me 4 times. You tell me all of that means what?
It's different. You outside my house.
I can't kill you in my car.
Right. I can't take you somewhere. I can't take you nowhere.
I can't kill you in my car.
I can't take you nowhere.
Even come back
I can't even both our life by driving over a cliff, over the bridge. I can't do that.
What's the difference?
It's different.
You know how many people kill other people in their cars?
Stop.
Come on.
Please stop.
She should have drove herself and she would have been on time.
Met him there, exactly.
You would have been on time.
No,
girl.
or she would have got there and would have been by herself. That's what would happen.
No, because if she would have been on, she would have been on time.
It's nothing wrong with her not wanting him to come inside her house.
I don't care about that. But she was running late. She was insensitive.
Hour late. She was
disrespectful.
She was. Because there's nothing wrong with the cheesecake.
And then she put on a dang rainbow dress. What's that? Fashion over she? Whatever. Come on, and you talking about you too pretty. My circle.
My dress is too. This ain't no Cheesecake Factory dress, and my friends wouldn't be okay with me going to Cheesecake. I'm not taking your friends, so I couldn't care less about your friends.
You so worried about how you look and how you present yourself than going to eat. You should have thought about that when you was running late.
An hour late.
And then you were so insensitive and disrespectful and didn't even call.
Didn't apologize, nothing. You ain't did nothing.
I would have left. And see, if I was a dude like these chicks out here would be mad. Because, shorty, you ain't ready?
So you would leave me?
You ain't even get in my car. I can't come upstairs. You can't get in my car.
The thing is, because I don't want you in my house the first date is giving you the wrong impression if I let you come in on the first date.
Again, like you said,
though. You gave me the
though,
wrong impression when you got in my car with that attitude.
Right. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
You gave me the wrong impression, did what is going on?
I don't know. I thought we said everybody turning off their phones check. Did we do that there?
I did.
I know I did too. But I'm just saying.
But again, I mean, but like I said, the audacity to assume that whatever I wanted was going to happen after I was an hour late. Who told you to do that?
Because if you really like you gonna forgive her, you gonna move on.
No,
not.
Man. Because at the end of the day, you disrespecting my time.
Man,
time is money.
Nothing else.
Money for what?
Time is money. I could have been working. I could have been selling something. I could have been doing anything with my time because it's mine. Time is money all day long. If it ain't making money, it ain't making sense, right? So you won't stay your stuff upstairs.
708-223.
And paint your face,
8953.
put your little dress on, then come get in my car with attitude, and then you gonna video me.
Yeah. I'm not getting out this car.
She was nasty.
So considering she said she was not gonna get out, what you was gonna do?
Call her Uber.
You would have left her right there?
Call her Uber.
Would you have left her right there?
Go somewhere where it's warm. Don't stand outside. It's a little chilly out here.
Like, she was mad rude.
So she was rude, but do you make her unsafe because she was rude?
I said I was gonna call the chick an Uber.
I'm gonna call Uber. I mean, I'm paying for that.
You know what? I'll give you $10 because Cheesecake Factory probably down the street from your house anyway. So I'm gonna give her a little $10 to get in that Uber and gone. Period.
You better than me.
Because I don't even want you in my
clutching my pearls,
I don't even want you in my space, bro. Like, that's stupid.
Straight. Thank you for calling Intellectual Radio with Cocktails and Conversation. Go ahead.
Hey, Shawana. Hey, Dion. Hey, T. This Sean from Hillside.
Hey.
I got it right today. Hey, Sean.
Right. So basically, I'm entertained by every show, so I don't really have a favorite.
Oh, thank you.
But I would say the one that stirred up the most controversy that I like was the last one that Dion was saying, the girl with the Cheesecake Factory situation. And it just shows that, people in this world today, a lot of people don't understand why they single. Because you have expectations of other people that you ain't even giving yourself.
Right.
I mean, not to say that because she had on a rainbow dress, Rainbow at the store is closed, but she didn't even live up to that standard, and she's expecting that for someone else, which really made it crazy. And yeah, she would have got left because I would have called her Uber and I'd have went in there and found me somebody else to eat with if I was
So
doing.
love
Yeah.
said at that bar.
That is.
Whoa.
Like, hey, I'm about to
well,
get a drink.
Right.
Okay.
I sure
Cheesecake
would've.
Factory is always jumping, so 9
Said
times
at
out of
that
10 you
bar.
gonna find somebody. For real.
Period.
Whoa.
She got to go.
Dig, Sean.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sean.
Sean.
You're welcome. Y'all have a happy new year.
You
Same
too.
to you.
All right. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Bye
Love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm finna go in the cheese. That was my favorite restaurant too.
And
My
that was his
parents
favorite
bring me-
restaurant.
My
Yeah.
parents bring me here for birthdays and holidays.
Man,
Girl,
it's a
I'm
special
going in here.
time.
You can get in that Uber.
You can walk home as far as I can.
See, at least I'll put you.
You can walk home as far as
No,
I
I'm
can.
really just tripping on Dion. He's normally a gentleman. I thought.
When you
He
push
was
that,
disrespectful.
when
She
you
was
push that,
disrespectful.
you got to expect anything.
Cause she petty, you gotta be petty back.
I hate the word petty. Let me tell y'all that right now. I'm not being petty. I'm going to end this in the door. You know, we can go back and forth all day, all week long. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to end this. So you go ahead and get out of my car. I'm going to delete your number. I suggest you do the same to mine. And let's be done. We're done. We're done, because if I allow you to get away with that, what else you think you're going to be able to get away with? Because you wore your rainbow dress. Where does it end? Where does it end? You as the one that's perpetrating this on somebody else,
now
you
let's
can't
say
do
this.
that.
Y'all right. But evidently he wanted something from her too, because he waited the whole hour.
He didn't think it was
Because
going to be like that, though.
He didn't
He
know
didn't think it was
gonna
gonna be like
an
that.
hour. And then so he was like, just okay, I'm gonna wait this out. She come down and he got out his car and went
Open
to
the door
open
for
her
her.
door and she locked it. And he like, are you serious?
Yeah.
You got me on video?
Yeah.
So he was insulted. Like what the
Didn't he go back? Didn't they have a second date?
No, they
Well,
did not.
no, they agreed to go on the second day. We don't know what happened, if they did or not. Remember,
No,
because
they
they was
didn't
on
go
the
on the second
on the
date.
show. They was on the internet show, and
Okay.
And he told her no.
no, he said yeah. He said he was open for having another date. He
Uh-huh.
told her.
So
I
you
hope he
can't be
did.
that
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
She got expectations. She just want him to live up to them.
Well, she
He did live up to him.
She owned the fact that she was wrong and she was bogus.
So yeah, she did
She did.
apologize.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we had to go on a show for you to do this.
Because people dragged her.
No.
They dragged her.
So it's not.
They
So
dragged
how genuine
her
is
through
it?
the mud.
How genuine is it? You know what I'm saying?
She-
If that's
she
all you
wanna
worried
show
about.
fake- Yeah, because it's clickbait now. They
So-
drug her through the mud.
Yeah, I'm sure. And with that being the case, hey man, look,
But
it is what
if
it
he
is.
was your color, it would have went a whole different way. You already know.
Yeah.
It would have went a whole different
Yeah,
way.
he
Yeah.
probably drug out the car.
No, I don't know. We're not gonna commit to that domestic stuff. He would have like, ma'am, he'd click.
Okay.
You can exit my car. No.
All
You can
right.
exit my car.
Another story that I saw became very emotional. I guess me and Dion, we had to take it outside. We had to take it. That's what girl used to say. Take it outside.
Who?
The little girl that was on Dr. Phil. Take it outside. Whatever.
Mm-mm.
The one with the young lady, the mother, y'all was tripping with the young man pushing the guy. That was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That became emotional because Wanda got emotional with it. You got emotional with it. And y'all said that boy had every right in the world to touch a grown man that he did not know while his mother twerked. Me and UT agreed that, the beat dropped on her. It was a kid's YouTube prom. She went too far. She did, but she was feeling that music. And when you go, and T said this, she go now to her daughter's parties, and what do the mothers be doing?
They be twerking it up.
They be dropping it low at a kid's party as they be in the chaperones. They whole vagina
So
is
sad.
slapping the floor.
So
I mean,
sad.
I'm not saying that's not wrong. What I said was the child was wrong for putting his hands on the adult. I said the mother was wrong for being inappropriate. So I did say that. However, the kid don't touch no grown
Different way.
That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Don't touch no grown folks. Stay in a
Look at
child's
him. He already
place.
pacing. T, he
And-
about to explode.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
stay in a
No.
child's place.
yeah.
Keep your hands. Just like we tell you, don't touch your peers.
Right.
Don't touch no adult.
Don't touch no adult either.
Understood.
So that's all I'm saying.
Understood. Well, we posed this question at work last week, and she thought she was gonna get her way,
I did.
but she didn't.
I did.
Because all of the guys she asked said the same thing. Mom was wrong. Shorty shouldn't have put his hands on that man, but we understand why. That's the
We
key.
don't understand why.
I tried to explain to you in as simple, plain English as I possibly could. And I said more than once, he was overly emotional, offended that this dude would go up and grind behind his mother. I said he knew he couldn't push his mother because then he probably got beat down. So what does he do? He challenges the man. Am I saying that's right? No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is I understand why he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And even if his mother had on just a G-string, that didn't give that man no right to run up on that girl. It didn't give him no right to.
But she was accommodating to
So-
it.
Yes, she was.
Somebody to
So
come twerk.
again, as wrong as a cockeyed baby. She
There you
was.
go with that baby.
She was.
She was definitely wrong. We're
And-
not
and-
saying,
and
we're not
without-
saying she wrong.
Without
not
her
wrong.
actions, will we even be having this conversation? With
So-
what
so-
she did?
So no, without her actions, no, we would not be having this conversation. However, that you at the end of the day, a child have to be a child, right? All I'm saying, I get where you're coming from, saying that he was overly emotional, right?
He was.
But being overly emotional and you do acts of wrong, it's not right.
I'm
It's not right at all. Because when you go to court,
Take it up with your mom.
you can't say I was overly emotional. Y'all gonna be in there taking care of him.
Well, again, I'm not condoning what the young
Okay,
man
I'm gonna
did.
I'm gonna make it more personal. If this was your son and he was defending your wife and he pushed that man and that man decided to press charges, now would your son be in trouble?
With the law, yeah.
With you?
No.
Because Dion feel like he was protecting his mother. He was protecting
You
her
can't
honor.
defend something. Okay, ain't no honor. Once you start twerking, the honor is gone. Ain't no honor.
I
So
mean,
what are you
I don't-
defending?
So you leave it to a 12-year-old to decide that? You as a 30-year-old mama or a 25-year-old mama, however old you are, you made that decision when you did what you did. You set this whole thing in motion when you did what you did.
Would come touch,
She didn't think. You said the first three rights. The first three words you said was right. That's all you need to say. First three words. She didn't think. That was the problem. That's why she ended up where she ended up. And that's why that little boy did what she did, because she didn't think.
She definitely didn't think. She definitely did. And we're not
But
saying
that
she
man,
not.
that little boy went into a grown man's role because evidently maybe he the man of the house or whatever. Because if he was not if he stayed in the child's place, he wouldn't have did that. He would have just been like, "Mom, what are you doing?"
He
felt like he had to defend her. Why?
Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. It was the heat of the moment. And young men, we're taught from the time we can understand English to protect your mother. Watch your mother's back. I know I remember hearing that as far back as when I was 5. That was 50 years ago. So I get it. And that as men, as natural as today is Friday, men are protectors. We're protectors.
They supposed to be.
You're right. Y'all
Real
supposed to
men
be.
are protectors.
You're right. We
Real
don't say
men,
men because
you know what I'm
boys are
saying,
not.
know exactly who to protect. They know how to protect.
They suppose okay. If you saw a woman in the street laying around, would you go assist her and see if she okay?
I'd ask, you need some help, shorty? You okay? What you need? I got $5 for you, but
So you would go help.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm in a position where I got an extra $2 a month. I could give to the homeless. So I try to whenever I can, man or woman. It don't matter. I do what I can. It is not a lot, but hey, look, if you that close to that sandwich or that cup of coffee you want it, then go ahead. Now, God bless you too.
Facts.
That's how you do that.
Okay.
So, I mean, again, back to what you were saying when we talking about the young man. Again, I'm not condoning what he did, but I do understand. And in the heat of the moment, that's what we're talking about. In the heat of the moment, you did what you thought was the right thing to do. And you're going to continue to do that because crazy as it may sound, that's what mama taught me. That's what I was taught at school. That's what Pastor so-and-so said, or Rabbi so-and-so said, or, you know what I'm saying, chaplain, whoever. That's what I was told when I watch TV. This is what I see on TV. When I read about cavemen in school, cavemen were protectors, hunters, providers. Just take off the cave.
So we gotta get this. We gotta create a book for men of how to be a protector and providers,
Possibly,
because there wouldn't be all these single mothers out here.
probably.
Okay, but okay, that was a topic that came up that somebody said to me, and this is true. As girls, black girls, we were raised to be survivors. We were raised to take care of others, but we was not raised to be a wife, somebody's wife.
Hmm.
Other races and cultures are taught that almost from birth as to how to be submissive, how to be kind of passive, to be in those roles.
So what do you think it changed that? We all saw The Color Purple. Did they not raise them girls to be wives at 13? So that's not what we were. I believe that it's changed out here.
When the
for
men
people.
left the household, when they
No, I was raised. So my grandparents raised me. My mom was really sickly, right?
okay.
My daddy was a crackhead. Okay. So he was there, but he was on crack. So let's be real here. Because of that, I saw two parents in the house. I saw how my grandparents worked together. So for me, I was just telling somebody this before. I don't know how to be a girlfriend. Don't even call me a girlfriend because I don't know how to be. All I know how to be is a wife. Right? So because of that, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't raise my kids. Like, I have a daughter and I raised her to be a wife. But yes, if you got to be able to stand on your own. If
Now,
you have to
how
be.
does that look? Tell me,
So
when
I
you're raising your daughter to be a wife.
I tell her, you have to be able, because keeping it real, we need two incomes in the household. It's we need to have incomes. You have to be able to take care of yourself. You also, when you are ready to be married to somebody, you got to know what that look like. You got to know that it's no I in team. You got to know that you have a role, because I believe we do have a role in relationships and when you with somebody. So you have to know those things. And just showing her, like, you don't have to take crap from nobody. You don't have to stay with nobody that's going to treat you bad. I even tell my boys that. So you got to be able to have these conversations. So I don't know how somebody said, well, I was raised to survive. Yes, because some of these people grew up in single parent households. They mothers were struggling. So it's always on survival. But what about the males? Some of them was raised in 2-parent household, and they still don't know how to be husbands. They still don't know how to be men.
A lot of men I see aren't emotional, not empathetic.
I mean,
they have the part where I know how
I'm-
to take care of a house, but I don't know how to take care of you.
But I that's how I grew up. My grandfather, he wasn't emotional. He wasn't in touch with his feelings. Okay. But he showed us what a man, hey, you hurt yourself, he gonna pick us up, he gonna dust us off, you good. I don't need for my man to be, oh baby, because if I'm emotional and you emotional, who the heck gonna help me? How we gonna help each other? We need a balance. Women already come with a lot of emotions, right?
This is true.
So why would I need another emotional person right next to me? Where's the balance?
Not overly emotional, because I'm kind of chauvinistic with that. Empathetic.
Empathy comes with everybody has empathy. I mean, I can't even say everybody has empathy.
Because they don't.
Not even all women have empathy. That has to be in you. That has to be in you. That's not going to come from everybody, because everybody, not women and not men, don't have empathy.
What's that?
2:52. So we got a couple minutes. But I'm just saying, we just have to. You gotta want to be a wife, though.
This is true.
You gotta want to be a wife. Some women don't want to be wives. Some men don't want to be husbands, and that's just life. You just gotta.
I had a husband. I had a man say, it was like, she married, I'm not. They ain't none of my best friend. My best friend named Leroy. So it's like, wow, that gets real deep. So okay.
Because he didn't want to be a husband, he just chose to marry her.
Mm.
Just like that woman that was laying next to her husband while he ejaculated. She just chose to be a wife for whatever reasons that she needed security. That's all it was. It wasn't for love, and it wasn't to be his woman.
That's the crazy part. That's crazy, but also true.
So we're just gonna keep it real. Some people just in the ideal of marriage. It's just a piece of paper for a lot of people, and it's not. It's more to that. It's work. It's hard work sometimes.
Okay. All right, y'all.
That was my soapbox. But anyway.
Okay, yeah. Whoa, she ain't talked this much the whole year. We like, damn, you know what I mean? You looking at each other like, when is it stopping?
Oh, we start nodding like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But anyway, we are doing a speed dating event
Part
February
2,
10th.
Yep.
This is part 2, take two.
Yeah.
So we want you guys to come out. You will see it on my page. It's going to be in our Cocktails and Conversation page. So go ahead and join the Cocktails and Conversation page. We almost at 500 members.
That's what's up.
So we need you guys to go ahead and join, and share with your people.
Absolutely.
Okay, y'all.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah, remember that.
we seeing we got a lot of Happy New Year's. Thanks for our callers.
Appreciate
Thank
you,
y'all
twin.
for
You
watching
too,
us
bro.
for the year. And
I'll
we'll
text you
see
Sunday
y'all
night.
next year.
Yeah, yep.
All right.
Somebody wanted to speak. I'm sorry. I just leave your message.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
We did it,
There we go.
y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all.
It's not always seen. It takes special attention if she the queen. Love and caress her. Give her all of you.